Welcome everyone to another plush review. I don't remember when the last one was, but probably was like a couple months ago. But today's character is a very special one from Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. It's the newest trailer, Lily Love Braids. Let's take a closer look. Now this is the new and improved background, matching with the character's main color scheme. Hers is yellow and purple pink. So, purple background, yellow floor. So let's start with legs. So her legs are pretty simple. Just one piece connected from the back. And goddamn, that's my cat. Dude, I literally have 1202 here. Can you... What the hell are you doing? Okay, anyway, let's start with the review. So the legs are just simple, and if we move this up, this is what her legs look like this. Yeah, I am aware I sewed this one over here and this one over here, but this was supposed to be over here and this one over here. I know, I am aware of that. Yeah. And now the body is kind of, you can see here a bunch of like sewing parts. Remove her arm, you can see this. This was because her body was fat. And I didn't want her to be fat because she isn't fat in the game. So what I did is I took a long sewing string and tuck to make her slick and elegant. It's a trick I learned from what's his name, Swifty. I learned it from Swifty Plus Productions. Thank you, my man. So for the rest of it, just hot glue. The back doesn't have anything because we don't know what she looks like from the back, so we still can't know what her back looks like. And I did not do this one, but I did do that one. It's gonna be a problem. Well, this plush was a rush anyway, so I just sewed this one to here, and this one to here, and arms. Wrong sides, because that's what it is in the games, I think. Yeah, that's what it is in the games. For some reason, her fingers finally can get a glimpse of you, you fat fuck. So her neck is just flimsy. I'll get to the mess back here in a second. So yeah, it's just a flimsy little noodle. Now her head is just a circle. You can tell it's just a circle. You can tell it's just a circle with some face plaster on it. If you watch my videos and you watched a couple hours ago, you might notice that I changed the Lily Lovebraid reveal trailer. The reason why I did it because her eye was off centered, and she looked generally bad because I did not have this part attached to her, and basically she just looked like a prototype, and obviously she was a prototype. So I fixed her eye because originally I wanted to have her eyes movable. You can see a little bit like, yeah, you can see the Velcro. But I decided against it because Cartoon Kiss is going to be an A to make to a puppeteer. So, yeah, I just decided to say screw it and, yeah, just do this. Um, Before we go anything forward, over here I have concept art of one of my characters, in which I'm pretty sure I revealed it, but if I didn't, I'm not going to say it yet. In the end of the episode, I'm going to give this one a minute or two. Now let's get back to the video. So yeah, her ears just simple, colored on, happy expression. Her mouth also used to be wide because of teeth, but again, decided against it. Now let's move on to this little part. The reason why she has this little braid, uh, posability, first off. She is actually my most plausible character that actually, stands. She can't stand because, I didn't make this one as like a little stand for her because I'll get to this one in a second. But yeah, she can't really stand because the big problem I have with her, which of course I can't get her to stand because her neck is too flimsy, and I even literally shoved a metal wire into her flippin' neck. hot glued everything. Flimsy. Metal wire from the outside. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Tell me if you can see it, but this isn't it. Here. Can you see it? I don't think you can. From the mess and the jumble, but yeah, basically I stuck a wire in it and still really effed up. And now let's move on to this big flimsy thing. I know, looks weird, comes out like this. That's how it ended up being, guys. Sue me. It still looks like Lily Love braids because she does have a hair that goes. And the reason why she's the most posable, stuck a wire here. Posable pigtail. Posable braid. When I'm thinking about what her hairstyle is, I literally have to think of her full name just to realize it's braids. Lily Love braids, and yet I'm still thinking these are ponytails or whatever. This is a ponytail, right? So the point of this is like for cinematic shots, she can like grab characters and go to toe with the others, which is the reason why she has a metal wire. Originally tried to do it with this, did not work in the slightest. Let's see. Nope, did not work. I might have to shove a metal wire in there too. I'll find a way. I always find a way. I'm like William Afton. But yeah, this is basically her. This little part of her is this becoming the trailer. Welcome home. And yeah, this is what Lily Love Braids looks like. When we're gonna get the full design, I'm probably going to do a redo of her entire back, see what I need to add, what I need to change. So yeah, now let's do the size test. Originally, I wanted to make her the size of 1202, but then I realized the wrong side Automals are flippin' tiny, and yet they're still twice the size of Shuli. Literally twice the size of Shuli. Looks like they look like his brother. So I am gonna make more of 1202s, or more more wrong side Automals. Don't care, don't worry. So yeah, I decided to make her the size of one of my other ones. I'm gonna move this to the back. Actually, I'm gonna make her strangle herself, with the wire because it's easier that way. Um, so yeah, he gets only to her legs. Tall woman. Yeah. Overall, she's pretty creepy, especially when you put her in the light, with no lights. Like you can see her, can barely see her. Look, she's terrifying. Let's see. Cannot see her. You literally can't see her. Now let's get back to size comparisons. Purposely made that the wrong side almost only get to her shoulder. Next up is Simon. Simon Smoke. Way taller than her. In fact, she needs her braids just to get his size. And even with the braids, barely reaches that. And she doesn't if you include the horns, which Simon, the egotistical jerk he is, loves to add his horns to his height. Of course, dude, I'm a dragon. Next up is Cartoon Kissy, which is very much bigger. Next up is little cuddly Luli, and they are practically the same size with braids. She is longer, taller, but like this. Actually, I think she's shorter. Yep, she is shorter. But on her hind legs, because yes, that is the kind of thing she can do, way bigger. And now the character she's perfectly in size with is Baba Chops. She's only a little bit smaller than her, and the reason is I made Lily the size, or well, intended her to be the size of Baba Chops, which worked at the end. So, yeah. Now there's 3 more characters, and then we can get to this guy. Barely anything gets bigger than Doctor, and again, smaller girl. Pianosaurus. She's actually bigger than him. And of course, taller. In his orange form, yeah. Like when he's like this, or when he's like this. Only when he's like this, he is a little bit bigger than her. The very last character I want to do a size comparison is Huggy, because Huggy and Doctor are the tallest, supposed to be. And yeah, no match. So yeah, guys, this is Lily Love Braids. Tell me guys what you think in the comments. And now let's get back. Now let's go to the thing you guys have probably been waiting for a little bit now. This guy. This concept art is for the one and only glowby 1494. Glowby, 7 feet tall. You can see the prototype towering over him. He is a little bit like an angular fish, and his body is like this. The thing is, he's supposed to be an action figure that can move around, and when the lights are off, he is fully unseeable, except for his lights and this light from his back, which originally I wanted to make a little hole and shove my flashlight that I have inside of glowby to make glowby actually glow in the dark. So yeah, guys, this is glowby's concept art. Now, you guys might be asking, Ori, why are you revealing this in such a random episode? Why are you revealing this in the Lily Lovebirds the Lily Lovebirds review trailer? Well, it's because I think glowby already has a character. The mushrooms from chapter 5, they are glowing in the dark. They are glow. So I think they are glowby. And if they are not glowby, then you guys get a free character reveal. Because if they're not glowby, I'm using my design. If they are glowby, I'm not using them at all, and I'm just going to use my design. Because what am I going to do with the mushrooms? They're going to have to wait for chapter 5 to come out, watch people play it, see what glowby is always going to see. Because they don't just give random aspects of trailers, of gameplay, random background things. They're not going to give room number 24 its own scene in the trailer, its own clip in the trailer, unless that room is important. Which we get to see a lot of rooms, such as the atrium, the little machine, Lily Lovebraid's entire flipping area, and the mushrooms. So the mushrooms have to mean something along with the weird tree. So until further notice, this glowby will be unusable until chapter 5 is going to come out, and we're going to see what glowby actually looks like. I do have one character that I don't think have a canon look for. DZ Boo Boo. I have concept art for DZ Boo Boo, and she looks so cool, so good, that even if she is going to be a character, I'm just going to rename my character. I need to use that character. The concept of her is so cool. So tell me guys what you think about glowby, about Lily Lovebraids, and everyone else, and I'll see you all in the next one. Get ready for the DZ Boo Boo reveal trailer.